So in my humble opinion, these are the best keychain flashlights you can buy. This one is the EO3R version 2, and this is the EO6R. They're both from a company named Fenix, which is my favorite flashlight brand. And this one's 500 lumens. This one is 700 lumens. This one costs $29.95, and then this one costs $55.95. You could already see the size difference. You know, here's a little comparison of each one. This has a little more, it's obviously brighter, has more features. It has a UV light and a, oh my god, my hands are fucking paint on it, whatever. This has a UV light and a laser light, but it's not that strong. And this is just a plain old light. This has like a green and red light. I could figure out the red light, how to get the red light, but I can't figure out how to get the fucking green light, but I don't give a fuck. I'm never using that. So you could already see the size difference, like how much smaller it is. But this is my everyday carry. You could see how much bigger it is. Even though it's a little bigger, I would rather have the extra 200 lumens versus the 500. It's got a little clip, but I never use it anyway. They both have charging for USB-C. This is a little more dustproof and waterproof now, but this is like, the fuck, bro? It's just exposed completely and it's in my pocket all the time. I'm just gonna get fucking pocket lint and all. So it's like, what the fuck, bro? Just cover this shit up. But for keychain flashlights, again, these are my favorite and the best. And even though this is 500 lumens and 700 lumens, if you have a flashlight that's like 2500 to 3000 lumens, normally I would tell you to get that shit out of my face. But for keychain flashlights, I'd be like, that's pretty fucking impressive. I'm not gonna get into too dive into detail, but we're just gonna go over really the brightness. The only thing I don't fucking like about it, again, is this fucking exposed hole. And the second thing I don't like is that you gotta press and hold each one to turn it on. You need a switch. That's my opinion. You need a fucking switch to turn it on and off. If you have more than something else in your pocket besides your keys and your flashlight, it's gonna eventually press onto these lights and then it's gonna be on all the fucking time. And then you're fucking gonna burn a hole in your pants, or your fucking flashlight dies and when you fucking need it, it's dead because it was on the whole fucking time. So that's happened to me once. So let's just get into the brightness. So I'm not gonna make a porno, unfortunately for you. I'm just gonna show you the brightness of the flashlights. So let's start off with an iPhone 16 Pro Max. This is with it zoomed in. I don't know if you have the newer iPhone, you can do this, which is pretty dope actually. You can focus it in, make it wide, but this is 50 lumens, bro, useless. You know, it looks like it's bright, but it's really not. It's just because it's a camera, it's a low light mode. This is what happens when I put it up. You know, you could see, but you're not finding shit. You're gonna have 10 people outside in the grass looking for shit, 10 people with their cell phones out, you know, where is it? And 50 people out here looking for cell phones, and that shit is useless, bro. 50 lumens, that's what it gets you. Nothing. Now, let's go with the EO3R. This is their first level. This is 5 lumens. Next one is 30 lumens. Boom. And then the next one, 150, 3 times brighter than a fucking phone flashlight. Still ass, but for a keychain flashlight, really good. But then let's go full blast. Blind people, bro. Let's put the sun out. Boom. 500 lumens, bro. Like I said, 500, nothing impressive. But something this tiny, that's fucking impressive, bro. So let's do it again. 5, 30, 150, 500. It's fucking daylight in here, bro. I put a bunch of stuff so you could see. I don't think that makes a difference, but... And now let's go back to the iPhone. 50 lumens, useless. And the good thing about this, if you leave it on, they both have smart modes. So if you leave it on a certain setting, it's going to remember your setting before. So there's, like I said, there's different modes to this. You hold it for like another second and it's a red, you know, flashing light. I guess if you're out and, you know, you need people to stop or see you, you know, you can press it again, hold it. I don't know how to do green, but I'm never using that. Next, we'll do the EOCR. So again, 5 lumens, 30 lumens, 150 lumens, and then boom, 7 fucking hundred lumens, bro. If you blind this in someone's eye, they're gonna be like, oh, I can't see. You know, you're fucking blind, bro. And then you can sock them in the fucking face. You do this, and then boom, you see nothing but a fist or a flying knee, bro. You're done. This is why I prefer this one, just because it's so much brighter. Here's the 500. Here's the 700. Maybe, I don't know if you can tell the difference, but this is clearly brighter. If you're out there looking for something, you're going to find it ASAP. It's going to cut through the grass, cut through whatever, and you're going to fucking see everything. I can light up the whole room with just this one. Small one. Big one. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but like I said, I prefer the beefier one. So let's try the laser. It's not that strong. Like, it only looks good because it's a small room, but in the daylight, it's kind of useless. You'll barely see it, but it's nice to have. And then you got the UV light. I mean, okay, hopefully my shit is clean. Yeah, see, it works because it's pitch black, but if it wasn't pitch black, you're not seeing shit in this. Like, but you know, it works. It gets the job done. It's cool to have if you're fucking paranoid. So that's my review. Best flashlights you can buy. Buy these flashlights. They're bright as fuck for keychains.